And there'll be comments about this in the statement that I make, and they make it like it's a video game. It's not. This is real life. So he has a mother. He has parents. Siblings, probably friends, and they have to deal with these kind of losses, and it's unfortunate. Now the next thing is these groups, and I won't name them. They know who they are. We're not going to tolerate any retribution, any revenge. We're going to watch. We're going to be around, paying attention to what's going on. And I've never seen so much devaluing of human life. It's like it's fun, and they talk about it in rap videos and songs, and it's just doesn't make any sense.
What's your message to anyone who might be a younger person who might be considering this kind of love on the streets?
Well, this is not a game. Is my message. This is not something that we're going to tolerate around town. I think the media, I think the citizens of Jacksonville, I think everyone feels the same way. This is not something that's okay. This is not something we're going to tolerate, and we're going to pay very close attention. So don't get involved. Stay away from the nonsense.
I've heard some people concerned about safety here in Jacksonville and retribution. Is that a viable concern? What is police doing?
So I can tell you that I've made several phone calls and discussions with the undersheriff and staff members about paying very close attention to certain groups that I know are clashing with one another. They know who they are, and we are going to pay very close attention to make sure that we're not going to allow you to just arbitrarily run around and spray bullets into people's houses and cars, and it's just something that we're going to pay very close attention to, and I want the public to be vigilant. Pay attention when you see these things going on. Look, the social media world is called meta for a reason. It's make-believe. It's not real life.
Chief, just to clarify, do you believe that the people responsible for the rapper's death, they were all from Jacksonville?
Again, part of our investigation, but the indications are that the groups all came from Jacksonville. And I can guarantee you that we're going to be following up and making arrests in that case.
Are you guys looking at the social media aspect?
Absolutely. We're looking at the social media. We're working with our Jacksonville partners and getting intelligence on that. So definitely all top of our priority.
Do you believe that it's related to these two gang groups up in Jacksonville associated with the rappers?
So again, that's part of our investigation, but indications are that there is some type of relationship there.
And is there any of those gang members that's present, any of that over here on our side?
So the ones involved that night, we didn't have any ties in Tampa. So again, but that is part of our investigation.
The Jacksonville Police Department are ready for any sort of revenge that will take place for Julio Foolio's passing. What is up, y'all? It is Premium, and we're back again. Now, before we go anywhere further, remember to drop a like and remember to subscribe. Show some love to the channel. Let's make this clear. Julio Foolio had a lot of enemies in Jacksonville. Like, when I say a lot, it's almost as if Julio was against the whole Jacksonville, man. Like, literally, he was against the whole Jacksonville. He had enemies everywhere, man. So with that said, the police are making it clear that the killers, they believe, are from Jacksonville and are associated with groups, or in other words, gangs that were beefing or are still beefing with Julio Foolio's gang. Now, even though Julio had a lot of enemies, there are two groups that eyes are on a lot, and that is JD Youngeen's group and also Yungeen Ace crew. Now, his odds from all around are trolling the hell out of his passing, because y'all got to remember, they've been trying to get Julio for the very longest time, and each time he managed to escape death. But this time, he wasn't so lucky, and we all know how that ended. Also, a lot of people have been saying that the police didn't have the same energy when it was Yungeen Ace being targeted. Now, for a quick backstory, Yungeen Ace survived a quadruple murder. Like, literally, he was the only one to survive. And a lot of people have been saying that the police didn't have the same energy when that happened. But since Julio Foolio's passing, they are more intent and squashing the beef on preventing worse from happening. So a lot of people have been criticizing the police, specifically the Jacksonville department, for not giving the same energy when it was other gangs on that side. But since Julio Foolio's passing, as I said, the police have been seen to give him more intent and catching the killers and basically squashing the beef. But from my perspective, man, I do agree, but y'all know the same. It's better to be late than not there. Honestly, I don't even know if that's the same, man, but y'all know what I mean, man. Even though they're late, at squashing the beef and trying to prevent worse from happening, they're still here, man. So we just got to sit back and see what they're going to do and how effective it will be. But with Young and Ace out here telling everybody that he did it, I wouldn't be surprised that the police already built a case and they're just waiting on him to spill more tea. You feel me? But all fun and jokes aside, my message to Young and Ace will be to just stay quiet, man, and just move on. You feel me? A lot of times you want to celebrate when our ops pass, but come on, man, we got to get out of that mind frame. We got to let go of that culture, because trust me, karma is a deadly thing. Literally, we seen it happen with Julio Foolio. And come on, I hope these younglings actually learn from this, and when things like this happen, they just move on in silence, man. But that is just my message. That is just my perspective. And if y'all didn't know, if y'all found this vid informative, remember to drop a like and remember to subscribe, man. Show some love to the channel. And as usual, your boy is out.